guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a Topbox video again, but there's gonna be a slight change. I'm actually planning on canceling my Topbox subscription. There's a couple of reasons. The first reason is a lot of the products that I've received over the past couple months just haven't been impressing me, or they just haven't been overwhelming me. It hasn't been exciting for a couple months to me, and I just kind of felt like those videos were ones I did just to keep up with it and not because I really enjoyed them. And yeah, I just feel like that $13 a month that I spend could go towards something else. Like, I kind of want to go down south with my friends next spring, so I'm thinking even if that's $60, $70 saved, it's $60, $70 that I could put towards that trip, that type of stuff. So after my December box ships, I will be canceling my subscription, but I wanted to just give you a final review of the products that I've received over the past couple months. I'm just going to run through them quickly and show you whether I liked them or not, and you might see a pattern in terms of things being or not being good at all, and that is why I'm canceling. So it's been fun while it lasted, but yeah, I don't regret doing it. It was fun getting the boxes at first and seeing what was inside and that type of stuff. But I did receive some good stuff for this past one, which was November. So yeah, let's get into my top boxes that I've received since July. I think the last one that I did was July, so I think this would have been August's top box. Alright, so anyway, on this card I had the Model Co. Shine Ultra Lip Gloss, the Jurlique Moisture Replenishing Day Cream, the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, and the Babyliss Pro Argan Oil. But okay, those were the 4 products that I had for August, I'm pretty sure. I didn't use the lip gloss at all. The Jurlique cream I've used twice because it is definitely a heavier moisturizer, so I haven't really been able to use it until now. Has a nice floral scent, but I haven't used it enough to really give a full opinion on it. It's okay so far. The argan oil I used maybe once or twice, and like other hair oils I've used in the past, I didn't really see a huge difference in my hair. It's pretty fine, so if I put oil in it, it tends to weigh it down, and yeah, it was okay. But the one product I really wanted to mention from this box was the Microfoliant from Dermalogica. It did a decent job of exfoliating. It was definitely interesting using a powder instead of a cream or a scrub type of product where it's pre-mixed with other things. But this one, when you dampen it and you apply it to your face, it kind of smells like vomit. That is terribly disgusting, I'm sorry, but that is the only way I could describe the smell of this, so I was only able to use it twice. I couldn't even stomach it for a third time. It smells like really sour vomit. So that did not go over well with me, so yeah, not good. But the only thing I could say I'm really gonna keep from this top box was the Jurlique moisturizer, because that'll be good for winter, I think. Seems like a really good moisturizer from what I've used of it so far. So that was August. Now let's move into September. Actually did a wish list for a separate Privé top box, which was from Neostrata, because I'd seen these products not only online on YouTube and that, but also on TV. I saw them in talk shows and stuff, so I figured it'd be cool to give them a try, especially since they have an anti-acne line. I remember mentioning, I think it was in a vlog, or no, it wasn't a vlog, it was my back to school tutorial. I mentioned how my skin was freaking out and I wasn't sure why it was. It was really bumpy and red. And I remember looking back at the footage before I put on my foundation, and I hated the way my skin looked. Anyway, it turned out to be this stuff. What? Having the worst luck, right? So the 3 products that came with this, well, I should say it was 2 of the products in this out of the 3, because there is one that I still use when I do need a spot treatment, and that is this one. I still use this one. I'm going to keep this. This is the Neostrata Acne Clear Clarifying Solution with 2% salicylic acid. This is just good as a spot treatment for those active pimples and you need to calm down the redness and get the swelling underway in terms of eliminating it. So yeah, I do like this one. This one didn't affect my skin too badly, but big but. The first thing that really freaked out my skin was the glycolic Renewal smoothing lotion. I think this is meant to be like a peel And I did read online that, you know, your skin does freak out a little bit after the first time you use a peel because it's a different type of exfoliation for the skin. But I used it, I'd say 2 more times, and my skin just got worse and worse and worse. I had these tiny little white bumps all over my face. I could feel them, and my skin was really red and inflamed. It just looked really freaked out in terms of byproduct. It was really freaked out. It was reacting really badly to it. So I didn't use it again, and I don't plan on using it again. So I'm getting rid of that. And this was the one I had really high hopes for besides the spot treatment, because at first I thought this wasn't freaking out my skin. I thought it was just the what is it called? I thought it was originally just the glycolic renewal that was freaking out my skin. So I stopped using everything, went back to my normal skincare just to make sure it was the Neostrata products. And then I tried to reintroduce the cleanser. And I found after a while that this leaves my skin bumpy too. Not the tiny white milia style bumps that babies get. This also had like kind of like skin flesh colored bumps and like a lot more redness and that type of thing. It didn't feel bad like when you're actually using it. I found like it was like an hour later, you notice your skin very dry and painful and bumpy and itchy. So yeah, I had to stop using the cleanser too, unfortunately. It had a really good lather. It rinsed very nicely, left the skin feeling just balanced and hydrated but still clean. I really wanted to like this cleanser, but yeah, it didn't work for me at all. Alright, so next is October's box, which was still kind of getting slightly better. It wasn't as tragic as the other 2 months, but it was still a little bit on the side. Like I just felt I wasn't getting enough excitement out of it for the money I was paying for it. So the first item they sent for this month was the Makeup Forever Smokey Extravagant Mascara, which originally made me really excited because I really like Makeup Forever. The One and Only Island Essentials Awafi Intensive Treatment, that's a hair cream. They also sent the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Future Powered by Ceramide Night Cream and the Amani H2 Bamboo Setting Powder. So that's what I received in October. Let's start with the mascara. I do like the formula, or at least the actual mascara product itself. The brush is just too big for me to use. I find I was constantly blinking and getting it all over under my eyes. And yeah, the brush was just too big for my eyes personally. If the brush was a different shape or slightly smaller, I think I would have liked this a lot more. But it was okay. It's not something I'm going to go out and buy full size. Next on the list was the Awafi Intensive Treatment. This is like a leave-in hair conditioner product. I used this in the shower. It did a decent job. It wasn't terrible. What was terrible was the smell. It smells really chemically and it smells kind of cheap, to be honest. Yeah, I really don't like the smell of this. But it did work nice like a normal conditioner, because normally I leave my conditioner in for a couple minutes while I'm doing my facial exfoliation and cleanser and that type of thing. So I felt I got the same results as this as my regular conditioner, so it's not something that I'm willing to go out and spend extra money on to have this specific product, because it didn't blow me away or anything, but it was okay. Next on the list was the Elizabeth Arden Night Cream. I had really high hopes for this because I really like the eye gel that they sent me from the Ceramide line. I do like the smell of this. It has a really nice calming, I want to say honey vanilla smell to it, something like that. Just a nice soothing night smell. Something like a pillow or room spray that you'd buy, which I did like. But the cream itself, it felt good when I first put it on, but the morning after my skin was a lot greasier than it normally would be, and sometimes I even had breakouts. So I think my pores just didn't cooperate with this, so I stopped using it. And then the last thing on that Topbox was the Amani H2 HD Bamboo Setting Powder. It looks like this. It's kind of a beigey yellowy tone. I tried this a couple times, but it's just too yellow for my skin. So for that reason, I didn't really like it. I didn't notice anything extravagant in terms of the way my makeup lasted longer or anything like that. So it was okay, but it was just a little bit too yellow for my skin. I do have really pink undertone to my skin, so I guess that's kind of a contributing factor, but you know, it was just too yellow for me. And last but not least, we have the latest top box that I received, which is November's. This one is actually pretty good so far. I was a lot happier with this one than the other boxes. So November 2015's top box came with Benefit Cosmetics Air Control. This is like an eye primer. It also came with the Nova Scotia Fisherman Extreme Skincare Lip Balm. It came with the Revlon Professional Style Masters Modular Hairspray, and it also came with a sheet mask from the Face Shop, and it's just labeled a character mask. So I haven't used the sheet mask yet from the Face Shop. I do plan on using this. It's cute. I think it actually does come out like a puppy print on it. I'm not sure. But this is a brightening mask, so I'll definitely try that soon. I haven't tried it yet. The Air Patrol Primer from Benefit. This is a really nice eye primer, actually. I really like this. It comes out a runny, like skin color tone, but it's slightly yellow, which I do like because when you put it on your lids, it kind of evens out all the veins and that type of thing on your eyelids. So I do really like that, and I did find that the eyeshadows did last long. So yeah, this is a good product. If you want to try the Air Patrol Primer by Benefit, I definitely recommend it. Go right ahead. The Nova Scotia Fisherman Lip Care. This is actually quite nice too. I've heard of this brand before, but I've never seen any of their products here or anything, so I haven't tried it. The lip balm is labeled sea salt and caramel. Really nice scent and flavor. I don't know if they come in any other flavors, but yeah, it's a really nice lip balm. It's kind of similar to the Smooch lip balm from Indigena, just slightly more waxy. So it's nice, but it's not something I'm going to run out and order online just for the sake of having it. Like, it is a nice lip balm, and I do plan on using it. And last from November's top box is the Revlon Professional Hairspray. I do really like this so far. I will warn you though, it does kind of make your hair kind of crunchy when you spray it on. It's one of those hairsprays that I'd recommend using when you are straightening your hair or doing some sort of downward style with it. So I'd spray it in or comb it in with a brush, but then I'd brush it through because I do find it does loosen up when you comb it out. But yeah, it's really nice. It doesn't have an atrocious scent to it, which is wonderful. So yeah, I do recommend this hairspray. I do like it. And it's a good size too, because it's enough that you're not going to run out of it super quickly, but it's still small enough that you can travel with it. So I probably will save this one for travel. And yeah, that is everything for my top boxes for the past 4 months. As you can see, most of it was either or it was okay, but there wasn't a lot of things that I was super duper excited about or had amazing results with. So that is why I'm gonna cancel it. Nothing against Topbox. I still think it's a great subscription service if you're looking for something cheaper to get here in Canada versus Ipsy, which is like 20 bucks a month, I'm pretty sure right now. So yeah, that will probably be the last video for top box unboxings from me. I'm sorry if you enjoyed these type of videos, but it's just something that I'm not in love with filming anymore, so I don't plan on really doing anything else with them. I will be getting one more top box. I am getting the December one. I'm not sure if it's going to be the one I wishlisted for or a regular one, but I might just mention that in like a favorites video or something if the products really, if I really love the products that I get. So I'll just mention those in another video. I'm not going to make a separate top box video anymore. And don't forget to follow me on social media and all that stuff down below. It's all linked for you all the time. And I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!